It's time for Outdoors Bound with George Noliff.
Outdoors Bound this morning, and an update to a story that we first brought you earlier this year, and it involves a research effort to help Virginia's state saltwater fish to thrive. Our George Noliff joins us live in the studio this morning. So George, something pretty cool happened, right?
Hey Brandon, it certainly did. This all has to do with striped bass and satellites. How y'all doing there, folks? Back in May, I took a trip off the coast of New Jersey to catch and tag striped bass with the folks from Gray Fish Tag Research. Now, the knowledge they're collecting is vital because striper numbers are dropping and there are species in trouble. Well, now we're finding out about one of those fish we tagged.
Fish on, fish on, fish on top. Fish on top, can you get it?
You're looking at science like you've probably never seen it before. Chasing and boating fish just to do this.
There you go. Wow. That's cool.
That's the satellite tag then.
And then let them go.
He's coming too, I think.
That fish left the boat with a Gray Fish Tag Research satellite tag attached. The idea is to track it to get a better idea of current striped bass behavior.
These fish are an important natural resource, not just to recreational anglers, but to everybody, and they're an important aspect of the food chain too. So it's really important, it's vital for us to get a better understanding of how they behave and the factors that affect them.
Striped bass numbers are on the decline, so knowing everything we possibly can about them is more important now than ever before. Those satellite tags eventually separate after a few months and float to the surface, where all the data on where that fish has been is uploaded to a satellite. Woo! So where did that fish caught off of Highlands, New Jersey in May go? Well, it swam northeast to just off Nantucket Island, Massachusetts, before heading toward the Rhode Island coast, where the tag separated in August. That follows a pattern that recently developed.
Those fish are coming offshore, much further offshore than coastal migration thoughts were. They're hanging out in the Nantucket Shoals area for July and August and then making their way back south again.
That was Roxanne Wilmer of Gray Fish Tag Research, and by back down south, she means the waters of Virginia, Maryland, and the Chesapeake Bay, where 70 to 90% of all striped bass are spawned and reared. They're vital to the ecosystem and the economy in Virginia and in nearly every state and Canadian province on the Atlantic coast. And it's why Chuck Manny, one of the top striper anglers in the world, takes part in this research effort.
They have tails and they go wherever they want to go. They go where the bait goes, the temperature, whatever it is. But once again, all those satellite tags just prove that none of us really know. And that's why you need to do more and more research.
Good job.
Right. Go head first. Head first. We'll go.
Man, that was a crazy day. We boated like 10 fish over 40 pounds. Anyway, those satellite tags have uncovered some interesting behavior. For a long time, it was believed stripers stayed pretty close to shore on their annual migrations north and south, but info from those sat tags shows some of those fish make wide swings hundreds of miles offshore. Just new info coming in.
All right, George, not to sound like my 5-year-old, but why?
Why? Hey, it could be changes in ocean currents, forage migrations, ocean warming, or any number of things, which just raises more questions. But at least those satellite tags, Brandon, they let us know which questions to ask. And if you know what to ask, answers are hopefully close behind. Those answers could help Atlantic striped bass numbers to make a comeback. While those Atlantic stripers are not directly connected to the striped bass we have in Smith Mountain Lake, which are stocker fish, a number of SML striper guides like Captain Johnny Mathena, who I was with on that tagging trip, they take their charters to the Chesapeake in December and January. So saltwater striper recovery also has a direct impact on folks here in our region.
All right, George, thanks for that live update.